What's going on, everybody? What you're looking at here right now is Perfect Dark for the N64, which came out in the year 2000, 14 years ago. And like my video yesterday with Crisis, which I was detailing things that existed 7 years ago that aren't in games today, we're going to be making this video today talking about things that existed 14 years ago in the year 2000 that don't exist in games today. Enjoy. Guys spot you. Notice how I hit him in his leg and he reacted. He's grimacing. He's holding his leg. He's limping. He is limping. Realistic things like that, you don't even find in games today in 2014. Reloading. See how he's grimacing, holding his arm?
My gun.
Or was that him holding his leg? You get the idea. But let's move along. Now this guy is running around weirdly, and because I disarmed him earlier and his teammates aren't around him anymore, he actually surrenders and says he gives up. Do you ever see that in games today? No. Now let's have a little fun here. Shot him in his hand. He grabs his hand. He's saying, "Don't hurt me." In his neck. So he's going to hold his neck, and he's going to go down, and he's going to bleed from his neck. And there he's bleeding out, but it's the N64, so he's going to clip through the walls. Another thing, not only do they leave blood everywhere, limited technology, but you get the idea what they were trying to accomplish 14 years ago. Door's locked.
We've got a gun.
Hit him in his knee, he grimaces in his knee. In his ribs, he goes down holding his ribs. He's bleeding out in his ribs because I shot him in his ribs. Imagine that. It's the simple things, people. It's the simple things that existed in 2014 that unfortunately don't exist now. I don't even remember where I'm supposed to be going. It's been a long time since I played this game, forgive me. I believe we take the cam spy. Oh, and they see the cam spy. And they're actually aware of the cam spy. Imagine that. How do I get out of the cam spy? There we go. Right in that kneecap, huh? That must hurt. I mean, enemies nowadays are just complete bullet sponges until they end up getting killed and fall over. They don't do anything. In the head, right in the neck, holding his neck, going down to the ground. Even could peel his face off pretty much. Let's see if I can make another guy surrender. Probably don't want to be doing that. Getting a little too cute. Yeah, bleed out. See that, people? It's the little things. It is the little things. No, I could take a game like Max Payne, which is a perfect example of what games should be nowadays, when enemies take bullet damage and hits and gunshots, and even your character himself takes gunshots. Was that a waist shot? Okay, maybe he shouldn't have died from a shot to the foot, but...
Oh my God. That's the highest security sector. Dr. Carl has got to be nearby.
See.
Get her.
Oh, I take a gun. Oh. Look at that. I can even shoot his gun out of his hand. How many games can you do that in? Oh, you want to fight? Then you can go shot.
Don't hurt me.
Begging for his life. Don't hurt me. No, let's try it. Shoot him in the foot again. And because he took out a secondary gun, I shot him. I believe guys will start showing up. Maybe I was wrong. And even this. Destructible environments 14 years ago? Look at that, right through the glass and nailed him right in his leg. It kills me. 14 years ago, simple things we don't even see today have existed. Things we should be taking for granted, things that should be standard, for some odd reason, don't exist today, yet they existed somehow 14 years ago. Well, people, that's the end of this video. I think I've proven my point. From static, linear game environments 7 years ago that should be eliminated by today's standards, commonplace things like the way your enemies react, the way they react to getting shot, the way they react to your movement, the way they react to the environment in general, existed 14 years ago. And yet, in 2014, it's something you rarely ever see in games. It's ridiculous and it's crazy, and in my opinion, I believe it needs to change.